This short video will look at the capsize and righting testing of the BayRaider 20 day boat. The BayRaider 20 is designed by Swallow Boats in the United Kingdom and built under licence in Australia by Denman Marine in Tasmania. The BayRaider 20 is a water ballasted boat and has the ability to take on 300 litres of water ballast in a sub-4 tank, making it very stable. With the ballast tanks full, she has positive righting to around 120 degrees from vertical and is self-righting from a 90-degree knockdown. In addition to the BayRaider 20's self-righting ability from a 90-degree knockdown when ballasted, she has numerous other safety features which make her one of the safest day boats in the world today. She has over 1,000 kilos of positive buoyancy in sealed air chambers, a self-draining cockpit, the ability to sail under jib and mizzen in strong wind conditions, and a unique asymmetric capsize buoyancy system which automatically floods a side tank of the inverted vessel to destabilise it and aid single-handed recovery. The next segment in the video will show a simulated knockdown to 90 degrees with the ballast tanks empty. Here you can see the boat's quite happily floating high on her side. The hollow mainmast is assisting in preventing her from turning further over, and the outboard well is well clear of the waterline. Here the guys are just swimming her around so we can get a better look at the centreboard and see how much force is required to right the boat. By reaching up and applying body weight to the centreboard, enough force is applied to enable the boat to right. Here one of the guys is using the boarding step that is inbuilt into the trailing edge of the rudder to easily get back on board. This next knockdown is also performed with the ballast tanks empty, but we'll be utilising a crew member with only 68 kilos to right the boat. As you can see, very little effort is required to right the boat in the unballasted condition. In these next series of tests, the BayRaider 20 has taken on her 300 litres of water ballast in the underfloor tank. With her water ballast in, she's very stable and proving quite difficult for the boys to pull her over. This time second time lucky. By climbing further up the mast and providing additional weight outboard, the boat is slowly pulled over. Although when ballasted she floats lower in the water on her side, her outboard well is still well clear of the waterline. As her mast is released, the boat easily self-rights. This next test will also be performed with the ballast tanks full and will lead to a full inversion of the hull. Although the guys have figured out how to pull her over, with one leading out on the shrouds and the other climbing the mast, the boat's still proving to be quite unwilling to go over. Let's hope the guy on the shrouds doesn't let go. Finally, with a leg dangling, providing further weight outboard, over she goes. The BayRaider 20 has an asymmetric capsize buoyancy system, which helps to make her unstable in the inverted position. Here you can see the boat has a distinct list to port as the ACB chamber is flooded. The gunnel and bilge rubbing strokes provide good foot and handholds to climb onto the inverted hull. By holding onto the centreboard and leading outboard, the boat starts to recover. The crew member here performing the inversion recovery weighs only 68 kilograms and easily has the mass to bring the boat back upright. As the boat begins to approach her limits of positive stability, the recovery speeds up. Her riding momentum is strong enough to pull a large adult through the water. The BayRaider 20 is really a clever design that incorporates two boats in one. With the 300 litres of water ballast in, the BayRaider 20 can be very safe and stable for single-handed or family sailing. With her ballast out, she can provide spirited performance for mixed fleet racing. For further information on the BayRaider 20, visit www.denmanmarine.com.au.